The lover has got secrets. Yes, it's got secrets for you Pisces. So you better come in and listen, because there's some good stuff here. Yeah. You want to know how to break the mold in a life that you didn't sign up for and couldn't stand anymore and want to do something different? This whole table has a lot of advice for you. So come on in and I'll tell you all about it. Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to your readings for the week. I'm going to follow through what we were talking about on Sunday, which was a lot of breaking down specific structures that have already been put in place that are driving you nuts. And I've also taken out 4 decks that are completely, well, as far as I'm concerned, kind of unrelated to each other, because we're talking about breaking the mold, and that's what we want to do. We want to break the mold. Why? Because it doesn't serve a purpose anymore. Not really. It's not. It's not helping anybody. I don't think so. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people share it because, well, I've talked to a lot of people. I've been around. And that is the way it goes. So I'm using the Creative Whack Pack. I haven't used this one in a very long time. I don't use it as much as I'd like, but I have that. In my defense, I have many decks and, well, there's just too many to use. So I found it when, as soon as I thought I'm going to be using something that's unrelated, right away that one came screaming, and it's a tiny little deck. If you see, look at the box, it's tiny, but it's like, okay, sure. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the Citadel. I'm also going to use the Sacred Creators Oracle, and also the Crazy Sexy Love Notes, just to let you know that it's yeah, that's the that's how it's gonna go today. There's a lot of different energies, but let's see how much fun we can create with all of this. Okay. So the first card is called Try a Random Idea. I love this. You have number 8, and it says, there once was an Indian medicine man who made hunting maps for his tribe. When game got sparse, he'd put a piece of fresh leather in the sun to dry. Then he'd say a few prayers, fold and twist it, then smooth it out. The rawhide was now etched with lines. He marked some reference points, and a new map was created. When the hunters followed the map newly defined trails, they usually discovered abundant game. Moral: by letting the rawhide's random folds represent trails, he pointed the hunters to places they had not looked. Stimulate your thinking in a similar way. Open any book at random and put your finger down on a word. How does it relate to what you're doing? What random ideas can you try? All right, so we're going to do that right now. I have books everywhere. Let me see here. Alright, so I have the Wild Unknown Tarot Guidebook here, and I pulled in the 6 of Wands, and I'm going to pull the time to look back upon them, but now is not the time to look back upon them. Well, look at that. Now's not the time to look back upon them. That is amazing, because it means it's not time to look back anymore. It's time to look forward. It's time to do things differently. Isn't that great? It always works, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So the next deck we're going to pull from is the Citadel. Okay, so the card that come out is the Musician, and it's inspiration and gratitude. But when I look at this, I think of the readings and the lives that I did on both Soul Awareness, Tarot Guide with AI, that was a couple weeks ago. Go check them out. And the live that I did on that Saturday about resonance. Okay? You are the instrument. There's the guitar right here. You play the note, and the song will find you. You want something different in your life, you call it in. It already exists. Just because the world is just playing the same song over and over again today, it doesn't mean that there are not different songs out there. It's just you haven't thought of it. When you think of it, when you do the random thing, and sing out the song, you're actually going to get the song that you want. Okay? And that's really, look at the yin and yang on this card too. Can you see it? The darkness and the light. It's beautiful. Okay, so I pulled from the Sacred Creator, as you could see, and this is what came out. The Now. The Now, right here. What's the number on it? 47. So, okay, so it's 47, the Now, and 47 comes down to 11, 11 to 2, the High Priestess, intuition, and you've got the Eye, and you've got something that looks like a clock. To me, that's just like, the time is now. The time is now to tap into your intuition, to receive what you're supposed to get from within. I love this. It's absolutely, it's synchronistic, right, to what you need. Right here, let me see what comes in. Being in the right place at the right time, divine timing, right? Time is always on your side. The universe has brought you right here, right now, so be here now. Nothing else is tangible. You can't change the past. You can only change the future by making changes today. I mean, it's telling you right now. Make the changes you want to see in the world, in your world. Your world, not everybody else's world. What you want to happen right now. I love this. Your now is always the only moment when you can actively inspire change. So go ahead and hunker down. Take a moment to enjoy a few full, deep breaths. Notice the wonderful life you've already started creating, yes, and trust that you have all the time you need. When you stop seeing time as something to work against, change can happen in the blink of an eye. Things shift quickly when you're aligned with divine. Your miracle will flow into your life in perfect arrangement, so begin to act in a way that shows trust in its arrival. Bathe your present in the experience of your success instead of looking to the far-off future to finally realize your dream. Perfect. This is perfect. Yeah. Now we're going to be looking at the crazy, sexy love notes. All right, so for this deck, look at this. It's the unicorn. Look at this. This is so lovely. Believe. Believe that you can have what you want. It's written, there's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. This is so magical. You have music, you have belief. It's in intuition, it's believing in your dreams, it's sending out the right notes, it's trying new things. This is telling you, don't be stuck in the box that they made for you. You don't have to stay there. Yes, they show it to you. Yes, it is wonderful. It gives you a structure. It gives you guidance when you begin on this planet, but you do not need to stay in it. beyond causing any harm to anybody. Your life is your own to live. Okay? So Pisces, I'm going to do a whole different line. Another line, completely the same cards, but another line for you, okay? To see where else we can go with this. Because, well, it's working fantastically well. You see how all these different cards just merge together? Why not? Let's do it again. One more time. Yes, so this is how it comes in. Don't fall in love with ideas. Two of them came in, so we're going to read the first one. If you fall in love with an idea, you won't see the merits of alternative approaches, and you will probably miss an opportunity or two. One of life's great pleasures is letting go of a previously cherished idea, then you're free to look for new ones. What part of your idea are you in love with? Kiss it goodbye. I love this one. I think it's just saying, look, if you've got something coming in and you stay stuck, you know, you have one idea and you go, this one, this one, this one, this one, and you don't kind of veer off anywhere. You don't look at a different barrel, you know, like to see if there's something else somewhere else because you're so, I don't know, stuck that in making this one idea happen that you kind of close off all the opportunities for everything else. The other one is called Make a Metaphor. 26. Philosopher Ortega y Gasset, the metaphor is probably the most fertile power possessed by man. The key to metaphorical thinking is comparing unrelated concepts and finding similarities between them. Example, what do a cat and a refrigerator have in common? They both have a place to put fish. They both have tails, they purr, they come in a variety of colors, and they both have a lifetime of about 15 years. What similarity does your idea have with cooking a meal, building a house, raising a child, waging war? What can you compare your idea to? And these two came out together. Isn't that fabulous? And my ears are ringing, my head just, woo. Okay, these ideas they're coming together. It's like when you're too much in love with one idea, you can't compare it to something else. So when you are in love with something, take the idea that you love and then try to compare it to something unrelated. Like attach it to something, make it connect somehow to something else. What does your idea have in common with something else? Okay? That's just amazing. Isn't that amazing? That's like amazing. Okay, so the next card that came out from the Citadel is the King. And I love that it's written control and reversal of fortune. I think that it's saying that if you can do these things, if you can think outside the box and use these ideas, you're going to tap into King energy, which is absolutely wonderful. You want to tap into King energy. Okay? You want to tap into mastery. Because masters, they don't only know how to win, they know how to turn something that didn't work into a win. And that is what this is. We live in a world where it tells you you got to do this, this, this. You have to be a slave to your job and you need money. But you know, if you can turn some of that to your advantage, then it's a win. Okay? I'll give you an example. It's a quick example of my own life. I used to be the one who would pay interest rate to credit cards. But when I was done paying the credit cards, I paid them all in full. I have a credit card now that gives me percentage for every time I buy, and I always pay the amount in full. I don't use it as a credit card. I use it as a card that I use to get money back, and then I pay the card right away. So in essence, I never pay interest on any card, but they pay me at the end of the year. That's turning something that was negative into a positive. Before, I used to pay them interest, right? I used to look for credit cards that had low interest rates. I don't care about those things anymore because I don't use them for that. I will use them for 2 weeks, pay them off completely after 2 weeks. But everything that I've bought that gives me like 4% on groceries or 2% on gas, that at the end of the year ends up being sometimes $1,000 in the card. Money to me. This is how you turn an advantage coming your way, okay? You can do this for a lot of things. You can do this for everything. You have to think outside the box. You have to think differently than what you're thinking right now. From the Sacred Creators Oracle came out the good kind. 35, number 8. And from it came Sweet Spirit. Why are you working so hard? Really? What do you hope to gain in your current situation? Money, security, notoriety, love, acceptance, worthiness, growth? What are you working to find? Alongside whatever word your subconscious mind served up to you, add these 2 words, goodness and kindness. Allow these good old-fashioned vibrations to cut through the fog of your worries and let them lead you as you do the work. We get a massive energetic upgrade when we witness and partake in simple, virtuous gestures, and we undervalue them all the time. Allow them to be an important part of the solution. Goodness asks you to seek simple joys, to unplug, to do something because it's the right thing to do, not because what you will gain. Kindness asks you to help someone out just because, to look at potential instead of just flaws, to listen with an open heart, to witness without judgment. Modern society can often paint these virtues as naive, superficially light and love, or even insincere, but whoa, my goodness, genuine goodwill and selflessness always open the most rewarding doors. Try some good and kind on for size, because they may be way more fresh and alive than you remember, and they are always, always the good kind of undertaking. How can you lift yourself by lifting others? This is also talking, I think, the good kind is when you start doing this kind of stuff, you are actually helping other people see beyond what they're doing. Before I did this, I did that channel of trying to help people out, showing them a better way of spending their money, of saving their money. I used to do this. I had another channel before. Unfortunately, it didn't work out because some people weren't just ready to do the work, right? And that's okay. I mean, that's their choice. I got what I needed out of it. I got out of debt, and that's all I wanted, but I shared it. I shared it because I wanted people to do it for themselves. I wanted them to see. I became an example to others, and that's what you do when you start doing this stuff. When you start going outside the box, other people will notice. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3,000, but it doesn't matter. They'll look at you and say, wow, look at that person. They're doing that. And maybe I can do something different too. They may not follow your exact path because we want to be floating at our own frequency. We're all trying to tap into the same collective frequency of of society, the one that they give us to tap into, and the one that doesn't fit. It's not a one-size-fits-all, but we keep trying to do that. So it's okay if people try to tap into their own frequency. But you doing your own thing will allow other people to do their own thing, the good thing, the good kind. All right, so now we're going to go to the last card one more time, the crazy, sexy love notes, and I'm going to shuffle to see what comes out. Okay, so 2 cards came out for the crazy, sexy love notes. One's called A New Day. And look at this. It's got the rooster in the front, so funny. And let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release something that has run its course, something that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of your life falls apart, new opportunities falls into place. And the other card that came in is called It's Time to Rise. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of negative thoughts or our limiting beliefs. Rise out of our comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of our slump or out of our potato chip bag. Hey, nobody disses the potato chips, all right? No, this is where I draw the line. Kidding, you guys. Okay, next line. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for this reading to be over so I can now have potato chips. But to get to the end of it, let's just finish this off. Okay, Pisces, that you can just keep going, okay? It's a new day. You make the rules. It's time to rise. It's time for you to have your time, your day, your say, okay? Nobody has a right to tell you what to do or how to live your life. No matter if they say they do, no matter if you've let them do it before, it's up to you now. It's up to you to make the decision to move forward and do what you want to. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards. I'm going to pull a tarot card. Yeah, one tarot card. I know it's an oracle deck pull, but you know, the tarot is going, hey, I want to say something. I want to say something. I want to say something. So I can't deny the tarot if it wants to say something. So I will give it the one card final thought. Well. Who came in to say and have their word but the Lover's card? Of course it's the Lover's card. Why wouldn't it be the Lover's card? Which is all about not just love, but commitment. Commitment to well-being and happiness without fear. Okay, it's the heart and the head uniting. It's tuning into your heart's desires while paying attention to the world in front of you. It's about harmony. It's about cooperation. It's about choices. Of course, it's the Lover's card. It's coming in to say, do what makes you happy. Okay? The Lover's card is usually when I do Life Path 6, which is another channel I have, by the way. Go if you haven't gone already. What are you waiting for? Yes, I'm giving you heck. Go. I have many channels, many places for you to get wisdom. So they're all free, okay? 6, Life Path 6, all about harmony, all about harmonizing. The biggest problem is the harmonizers. They tend to harmonize with other people to make them happy. And if that happens, they get really out of balance. That is usually the feminine coming in. I'm receiving, I'm receiving, I'm receiving. The masculine is all about harmonizing just for themselves. I'm doing, I'm doing, I'm doing, I'm doing. You have to have the balance of both. You have to harmonize. You have to be nice to your person, right? To your lover, but you also must be nice to you. You can't pour from an empty container. You can't do it. It doesn't happen. So what do you do with that? Well, you have to look at what's there already, see what attracts you in the world of today, what is structurally happening. And if you don't like it or you need to tweak it, then that's when you do. You try the random idea. You don't get stuck in one idea. You try different barrels, right? And then you try to connect the barrels, even if they don't seem to connect. That's what the cards were saying. That's mastery. That's king energy. That's you tuning in to the song that is trying to find you. Also, do it right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is tomorrow. It's not here. Start doing something today in the now. The good kind is talking about you spreading what you want to put out there. Believe in yourself. Today is the new day you've been looking for. It's time to rise, and all of that's just been put together in a nice little bow for you. And I'm going to come back on Thursday, and I'm going to do the runes reading for you. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. I have all my other channels that are around the screen here. Go see them. Tarot Guide with AI with David is amazing, okay? It's amazing. You have to watch it. Go see it. Subscribe right now. And there's another video being offered, just in case you're saying, I don't want your other channels, Jane. I just want Pisces. Fine. There's another video right there. Go watch that. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you later. Bye for now.